Let's go. Let's get these coins. My team is already pretty beast. It's like 92 or 93 overall. I'm just trying to get a better team. Season 3 is coming out, but I'm already at max, so Season 3, I'll get maxed out on that too, hopefully.
Hello and welcome in. I'm the coach.
I haven't spent any money really to get a team like this.
All week, and the wait is finally
so I can show y'all how to do it.
Time to play ball.
Let's go! Are you ready? Cause I'm ready.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This taken in at the goal line. Only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They'll be
so I keep it blinking, keep it blinking, or keep it like this. How should I do it?
Tennessee, it's Peyton Manning.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and it's not. That told me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
A run with a fullback. It's Ben Mason.
Get it.
Past the 30 and all the way up to the 31-yard line.
A lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on.
Let's get an interception. Let's go.
Now Manning. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. Despite the heavy running, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. Junior Seau, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Manning. It's complete. It's Cornell Powell. And he's got this down to the 35.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down is Manning. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Manning. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves. And
dropped it. Nice.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Manning, and the catch made by Johnson.
Fuck you, Manning.
With a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there. On play action, now Manning.
Got it. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Getting the sack.
It's up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays
that give you an
advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge.
I'm going to block this field goal.
He hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. Blankenship's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? Helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They moved the ball well on their opening drive.
Oh, almost ran that shit back.
Across the 35 to the 36. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their Pro Bowl quarterback. 3rd season now out of Oklahoma, the former #1 overall pick, of course, Kyler Murray.
And the first possession isn't until the 2nd quarter, but what's nice about it, it's only down 3. So what you sell your team on is, look, 1 possession, 1 drive, we put it in the end zone. We're in the lead in this game. Let's go, guys.
And he'll grab a gain of 5.
I'll take it.
Up to the 41-yard line. Working with 2nd and 5 now. They run the counter. Edmonds.
Go.
He's got some
Go.
room.
Go.
He's free going
Go.
down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
59 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
Let's
The plan
go.
is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys. It certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up.
Go.
And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Let's go.
Defense, we'll see.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Manning.
Ooh, sack, baby.
Came crashing in that time, got the sack. Now Charles dealing
Let's
with
go.
a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Oh, I had that.
Oh, he
I had that. What the fuck,
nice
bro?
play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
All right.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. That's taken it around the 40.
Oh, no.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it.
Oh, fuck. I seen that right when I threw it. No. All right.
Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as it gets
this ball back.
38-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Get him.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Jordan Phillips, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. But he continues, Charles, to
that
be
is what I'm talking
These
about.
sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do it.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry, guys. Press the
If
button.
he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now Manning. Throw left side complete. That's Mason. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Manning now on 1st down.
Got it. Yeah.
Complete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Manning. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down,
No, they didn't.
you're likely going
They didn't get it. I'm going to get that ball back. I need to score before half.
Short of the 1st. And here's Joseph Charlton now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete.
Let's
A
go.
huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
Let's go.
To Zach Ertz. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Fitzgerald on the slant. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
I thought I had another timeout.
So
damn it. It's okay. I still got the lead.
Charles and I return. Well, that came a little abruptly here. So working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. We can get to the 3rd quarter now. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
All right.
This offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, they run with Edmonds. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
First down.
They have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. First carry for James Conner. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever...
Oh, why weren't you running, Murray? What the fuck, dude?
Chase Young in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Flushed out right. Zach Ertz has it complete. Touchdown!
Oh, let's go!
60 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Prater for the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive there took 6 plays. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in at the 3.
Oh, look at that. Knock the fuck out.
Get him down shy of the 20. Here again comes Peyton Manning and company. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination.
It's called sack lunch all day, baby.
That usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball.
Whole bunch of sacks all day.
So he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second
everybody?
and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he's able to get out to the 32.
Hope your night's doing good.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles.
Ooh,
but you
feeling
gotta
good.
have a big
Gonna
man
get
who
this
just turn and hand it to
interception
him.
soon.
He can be dependable on picking up first downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Manning to throw. Over the and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On play action, it's Manning. And this throw
Oh,
good
one
lanes.
more
He couldn't
stop.
reach back for it.
One more
attempt,
stop.
another
Let's go.
incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long
Get
game.
off!
Make people miss downfield. They've got
Give me that
points,
sack.
and the guys
Come
who
on.
can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. Fielded just inside the 20.
Ooh.
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there.
Let's go.
28-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points,
Go,
it's a
I got the
whole lot
lead.
better view than when you're trying to
Kicking
figure out how to
ass. I'm
fix
not
things
going
there.
easy, please.
Now it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Murray. His throw is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very
All right.
confident in
Have
his
a good
ability
night.
to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Escaping the pressure right. And this is Ertz with it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And they work this near the 5.
James
He's
Conner,
stopped at the
let's
6.
go.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Murray. Screen pass to
Oh,
and
man.
they'll be driven
So good.
back
2
here,
minute
losing
warning.
yardage to the 10-yard
2 minutes.
line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total.
Oh.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's a run now with Kittle.
Let's go. Fucking good.
George Kittle, a 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. And it's 21-3.
21-3.
That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in at the 3.
Oh,
As he's tackled
damn.
down inside the 20. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's
Make
get
it
out of
up."
here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little
Oh,
bit better
no.
as they continue,
I fucked up.
to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he'll have this is past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Mason.
Damn, go down, big dude. Come on.
Before he's brought down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, here's
Get it.
Manning.
I like the sack number 5.
Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second.
Get him again! Let's go! Sack lunches all fucking day.
As they'll get it with just a
3rd and 35. You seeing this shit?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. He's going to let it fly. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top for the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now Manning, gotta have this one. And it's
Let's go.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
That's
what I'm
on the
talking
short
about.
side of the field. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. Pushes him over. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Come on, Connor.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They give it off here to the tight end.
Let's go. Touchdown again.
George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Kick that shit.
And they open the lead up now to 25. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh,
No
sit the fuck down.
Down at about the 17-yard line.
Boom. As Madden would say. Rest in peace, Madden. Well, score one more time.
One final try now from Manning. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, I'm gonna try and score one more
Right
time,
near
yeah.
midfield at the 49-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
No
so
passing
a celebration
interference.
down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles,
That's
by
me.
a big second half
That's
to put
me.
this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game.
And all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm your host, the coach. This game should not disappoint.
Let's go.
So sit
Look at my
back
team.
and put that remote
Squad. And kick off. Damn, let's go.
SoFi Stadium. Here comes Johnson on the return.
Sit down.
Will be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they're led out by the #1 overall pick back in the 2001 draft. He's been around a while. The lefty,
Tyler.
Michael Vick.
Oh, Michael Vick. Let's go.
Balance?
I gotta keep him in the pocket.
I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it
Sit down.
first and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
They got a good Cardinals team, but
We try to create space for your
my
running back.
alternate
The first
Cardinals
thought
team
is how
is better.
physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning.
Oh.
On that play, it didn't matter about
Let's go.
positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
get him.
Vick in trouble, and
Shut
down he
up,
goes.
baby.
Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27.
Oh.
Brown's been able to get it up past the 45. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by their Pro Bowl quarterback. 3rd season now out of Oklahoma, the former #1 overall pick, of course, Kyler Murray. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Edmonds.
Damn.
The line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes
Oh,
in the
no.
right
What the
place. Right
fuck
about
is
now, he
happening?
correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
1st down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
They'll run on first down. Edmonds. Down he
Let's
goes
go.
at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality.
I'm gonna run the clock down, second quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor.
Oh, come on, Connor.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Connor. And he will take this one.
Yeah!
Touchdown.
Fucking go.
James Conner taking it in for 2 yards out. As his guys
Touchdown
are
down.
first onto
Let's
the
go.
scoreboard here this afternoon. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Johnson now returning.
Oh, it changed to the wrong guy.
As he's dropped at the 17. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Vic's throw complete
Damn, how
to
the
Johnson.
fuck did he catch
And he's got
that?
it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. On the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Second and 10. Vic to throw it. He finds his man Johnson.
Third down,
9
third down.
yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. It'll be Vic once more.
Let's
Thrown
go.
across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer John Lynch. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Pick 6, baby.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Prater on to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Returning it, Johnson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The football going back over to Arizona now. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? From the 36, Vic.
Sit the fuck down, Vic.
Jordan Phillips able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout?
Get the ball back and score real quick before half.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Let's go.
This is brought in at the 21. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all.
Hey.
Now will come the offense as they take over. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Murray now to throw. Flush to his right. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Murray. Touchdown! It's Larry Fitzgerald from Kyler Murray.
Touchdown, motherfuckers.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now here's Johnson.
Oh, did you see that? He got hit. Hit like a dump truck. I think they're just going to knee it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Taking it about the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack but make sure you take care of it.
Let's go.
But not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
On first down, it's Connor, and he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores.
Just ran out of bounds.
There, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
The first carry now for Reggie Bush.
Boom! Come on.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
But they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now here's Vick. He's got time complete over the middle. Now the ball comes loose. The 40. The 20. 10. 5. Touchdown. Cardinals.
So lucky.
Calvin Johnson, 75 yards. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
No
the key to
comeback,
that play
though.
was them understanding and knowing that once the ball was out, they were still eligible to pick it up and carry it.
Yeah, there was some standing and some staring on the wrong side of the football there, wasn't there?
Yes, he has a name, he has a number, but for us, he's Johnny on the spot. And how about that rambling run all the way to the end zone with that alert play that he just made?
Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now this throw caught
it.
side. And they
Go.
put this well upfield across the 45. Going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
It'll be a pickup of 8
Another
and a good first
touchdown
step there
coming
with
on.
2nd and goal coming
Yeah,
up.
buddy. Boom.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to, and he is into the end zone.
Let's
for a touchdown.
go.
George Kittle taking it in from 2 yards
Let's
out.
go.
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive.
I got a
The goal was to
motherfucking
increase the
touchdown.
lead. They did
You
exactly
got a
that.
motherfucking
Now Prater to add the
touchdown.
PAT.
I got a fucking touchdown. I got 4 touchdowns.
He knocks it through. It's
Come on.
28-7.
Come on. Come on, Cletus.
A drive that
Come on.
time of 6
He's
plays.
walking over.
And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it.
He cannot get away.
Back
Down
on,
goes
bitch.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. After the sack on first down.
Again.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Oh, had to get it out.
I blocked it.
It's blocked.
I blocked it.
Oh, and this is good.
Oh, I've never blocked the punt before. Fuck yeah.
And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. This is taken at the 15. The home side once again ready to take over offensively. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they run with Edmonds. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They fake the handoff. Now Murray rolling to his right.
I got fucking spin. I didn't throw it circle like that. I told him to. He spun instead of passed it. What the fuck?
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play.
Retarded.
Prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline, step out. Yeah, either looking for
I knew I was going to score another touchdown. Let's go. Oh, no.
John Lynch.
Get away from me.
And he will take this one. It's a touchdown.
Let's go. Oh, I got no muscle, but I got muscular dystrophy.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all
damn,
game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Johnson now returning. And his guys will get the football
One
right
second.
at the
Game
20-yard
over.
line. One last shot for Michael Vick. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though.
Good dog. Oh, I need to go potty.
I've never heard of it. Ever. So,